Bombay High Court has made observations in favor of the right to pray for women. In fact, the court has said that if men have access to the sanctum sanctorum of a temple, so should women. So, in fact, this is a sustained campaign that has been carried out for women's right to pray. We've got Kajal with us now for more on that story. Kajal, what does this really mean? Will women finally have access to the inner sanctum of the temple, something they had been demanding for long?
Padmaja, this is an observation. So this was just one of the hearings of the entire case, and so it just makes clear what the High Court thinks about the entire issue. But the government has been asked to file a reply and, has been asked to make a submission on Friday when the next hearing is set to take place. The government will have to explain its stand on why we are not allowing women, what are the provisions that they'll make if they are allowing women, and how are they going to go about this entire thing. So that entire submission is to be made on Friday, which is the next day.
Well, Kajal, have you spoken to the government council? Which way do they seem to be leaning when it comes to this particular issue? Because if I'm not mistaken, in the case of Haji Ali, the government had taken a very liberal stand and had supported women's right to entry.
Well, the government has been liberal on this entire issue, but they have also been saying that we want to take all stakeholders on stand and then try and bring some sort of peace to the issue, some sort of solution to the issue. So that is something that they have submitted earlier also, and it is likely that they would want to get everyone on board before they come up with any sort of law or provision to allow women inside. And most likely on Friday, we'll get to know where they have moved ahead from the last time that they spoke to the court.
In fact, as far as the negotiations on the issue of Shani Shingnapur so far have been concerned, what has been the government's stand? Because there have been protracted negotiations with the intervention of the Chief Minister himself, where he had spoken to the entire group that was spearheading this demand.
The Chief Minister has met Trupti Desai several times, and in fact, on the Chief Minister's order, there was a meeting that was arranged between the Ahmednagar collector and several members of the Temple Trust and also Trupti Desai. But the meeting had mixed responses and did not end in any sort of solution. A similar meeting was proposed even for the Trimbakeshwar temple, but that is yet to happen. And meanwhile, whenever Trupti Desai does try to go to the Sanctum Sanctorum, they are detaining her so far for law and order issues.